Hello everyone and welcome to One Piece. This is episodes 827, 828, 829, and 830. Today, as I sort of said at the end of the last video, we're starting with the new notebook. We now have an empty notebook that I'm guessing will last us either until we catch up with the series or very close to that. I would like for it to last until we catch up, but I don't know if that's going to be the case for sure. I think the last one lasted about 400 episodes. We're on 827, so there's about 400 episodes left of the show. So it should last until then. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to jumping back into this. We've had some fantastic episodes lately. This arc has been brilliant. Last video was the one with Sanji, right? The Sanji crying and saying that he wants to go back to the Sunny. Oh my gosh, it was like one of the best episodes of the show in a long time, I think. Like personally for me, like that hit harder than so much of the stuff that we've had. So yeah, I can't wait to see where we're going from here, because it feels like we're getting closer and closer to the tea party. It feels like the tea party actually might be very soon. We might actually start it in this video. That's my prediction, at least. Yeah, I'm excited to jump into it. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking the video, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel. And you can go to my Patreon account in the description below to get the full-length reaction, early access, and exclusive videos. You can get the next 3 weeks or so at least of One Piece full-length videos on my Patreon account right now. So you can get the next like 24 or something episodes on there right now. And you can also join the YouTube membership down below if you want to get the next week of edited videos. So you can, if you just want to stay here on YouTube, there's still a way to support me and get extra content. It's all super worth it. Anyway, let's jump into this. This is One Piece episode 827. One Piece, woo! That's the beautiful thing about when I have like a bunch of extra time, or there's no OP again. Recap Rubik's. If you're new to this channel, this is the Recap Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and my goal is to beat the recap. Are they going back to having cold opens now? I don't think I like that. In certain shows, I love cold opens. I think cold opens are an awesome way to tell a story in a lot of shows. But in a show like this that has like a lot of recap and all of that, I don't know. I don't think it works. Okay, this episode is gonna be called I don't know, the difficult meeting, Bege vs Luffy. I did see a versus in there, that's why I guessed that. Good. He's taken in Jinbei's words properly. Well, it's only the captain's the only one that matters. Oh my gosh. The mirror dimension is pretty cool that they can just like teleport around. Fire tank pirate space. Ah, he's the one. He's the one that shot. Yeah, Vito, that's right. Gotti. Oh, it's like Thanos. We kill him. Yep. Thought so. Oh, Jesus. I'm already like into the episode and the OP comes up. Oh. Is this a cake being made? I wish I had that much milk. I drink so much milk. That's not like a euphemism or anything. I genuinely drink a lot of milk. What the fuck? That voice is coming from him? Strayzen. Oh my god, he's like an opera singer. Am I? Oh my god, that doesn't seem very precise. Oh, they only need a little bit. This is so weird. They're just repeating the same lines. What an insane scene. Ah, it's what's her name? Praline, that's right. Yeah, Peckham, just stay out of it for a little bit. Peckham's, man. We got shit going on, you can't ruin it. You're a good guy, but we got stuff we need to do. It's a pretty cool logo, to be honest. A bad guy? Hey, Vito. I can't believe he doesn't bite his tongue painfully every time he talks. Oh! Fucking Chopper without his hat is so weird. He's like a little bald baby. You have to take a bath. I mean, you two are very dirty. Aww. Talking to Lola's sister. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure she's fine. Okay, reviled by giants. Oh, she's never seen a giant. Oh. Loki? Prince of Elbaf? Wow, look how small Big Mom is compared to them. And we already know how huge she is. Lola just didn't like him. Aww. Jesus. Fair enough. That's horrible. So yeah, that's why she doesn't even... Like, Lola wasn't even like, oh, my mom wants to kill me. She just doesn't know. Yep. Oh my god. Just gonna heal them up. It literally does. Just grows his tooth back. I love how Otis just established that milk in this world is magical. Very nice. Oh, that looks nice. Oh yeah, hang on. Is this where Luffy's gonna get like the red suit that I saw a glimpse of in the intro? Nope. Oh no, it might be. They probably won't let him wear this. Oh, Sanji looks happy just hanging out with his crew. Nami in a red dress. Oh my god. Oh, she's mad. She's mad at Sanji though. But look how beautiful she looks. Oh my god, that dress is so nice. Oh, it might not be a slap. I said she might slap him again. It might be a punch. You know what? It might be a hug and then a slap. Or an ignore. Yeah, I feel the same. The fucking pacifier cigar. It's hiding it. There we go. Cool. I like putting another hat over his hat. It's great. Reminds me of the Strong World outfits. Oh, I love that dress. Ooh, cute. It's like a business casual type outfit. And Chopper looks like he's on the, like on the Scooby's gang. Like that we just get a focus on all their fits. Man, I didn't realize how wide Pedro was until you see him in a suit. Jinbei just looks the same as always, really. Shiny shoes, freshly shined. Interesting. If that's the case, why don't you shave better, dude? You've always got that stubble there. We're gonna have another scene of someone we don't know arriving at the doors and showing how powerful they are. Oh my god. I think we are. This is the third scene in like 4 episodes that we've had this. Oh my god! Just walked directly through it. I'm gonna say the Minister of Baking is my guess. Minister of Baking! Hell yeah, oven! Oh my god! Wow! Legendary prediction 5 seconds before they revealed it. That's so good. Wow, I can't believe I got the exact vernacular that they use. Like, if it ended up being slightly different, you know, the Minister of Cooking or the Minister of Frying or something, I would have been. But I just tried to go with the theme. Oh, I'm running a high off of guessing that. Great episode, really fun. It's yeah, like really cool that we got like kind of an episode of build up to this meeting with Bege, but getting to just use that moment to have some character moments and learn a bit of lore and stuff is really good. So first of all, we found out that Vito was the one that shot Bobbin a few episodes back when there was like a mysterious figure that shot him. So it was Vito. So that's specifically Bege's crew who did that. So very cool. I like that. Yeah, I like how this is now like Bege's crew is this entire third party that was always here and has been here from the start of it. But now we're finally understanding their motivations and it's like starting to fall into place. It's very cool. Yeah, so we got some lore in this episode that Big Mom, so the lore is Big Mom is reviled by giants because the Prince of Elbaf, whose name is, I'm not gonna look, it's Loki. The Prince of Elbaf, Loki, basically proposed to Lola. Lola wasn't interested, she ran away. Big Mom tried to do the old switcheroo and have, now I have to look at my notes, what's their name? Chiffon. Have Chiffon be like the one to marry Loki, but Loki knew that you know, that they had done the old switcheroo, and was not happy about it. And all of the giants basically hated them because, I imagine, because one, they broke Loki's heart, and two, they tried to trick Loki after breaking his heart. Which, if Loki is based on his namesake, you know, Loki's the king of tricksters. So you know, you don't trick the king of tricksters. I wonder if there is any reason that they named him Loki specifically. Like, I wonder if maybe there's a thing that, like, a lot of the Elbaf characters are going to be named after mythology type stuff, in the same way that a lot of these characters are named after, like, food type deals, you know? Yeah, anyway. So, because of that, giants hate her, so that's why in this land there are no giants, and that's why Big Mom is like, you know what, fuck the giants, we don't need them, let's make ourselves into giants, or make humans into giants. So that's starting to make even more sense. I like it. I like the lore that we're getting here. And I like, you know, developing Elbaf, because I know, you know, soon enough, and by soon enough, I mean soon enough in the modern anime where they're up to now, they're getting to Elbaf, because I'm pretty sure Elbaf is the manga's current arc. So I know that it's, you know, around the corner-ish. Like, it really is around the corner, because, like, even though there's a lot of episodes to go before then, I know that these arcs have just gotten longer and longer, and so I know that the next arc, other than Reverie, let's ignore Reverie for now, that the next major arc takes up, like, a huge chunk of the show. So, like, I'm only, like, ignoring Reverie, I'm only, like, 2 arcs behind the anime right now. Which really isn't that bad. It's just that one of the arcs is exceptionally long. So, I keep thinking about the Wano arc ahead of time, and I keep thinking, like, I really hope that it's, like, a dope arc, because if it's gonna be that long, I'm hoping that it really, you know, really continues on with the momentum that Whole Cake Island has had right now, where Whole Cake Island, you know, I'm very happy with this arc. I'm very happy with the way that things are playing out and with these character moments, and it's like, it's really, really incredible everything that's happening, I feel like. And I feel like I have a higher, like, in my head, Wano has more of a chance of being something that I like, I feel like. Just if I was just looking at the things in isolation, because I feel like if I, like, ignoring what I know from this arc now, let's just, like, bring my my thought process back to when we first saw Kaido and when we first saw Big Mom. Looking at both of those characters on first glance, I would say I'm more interested in Kaido than Big Mom. But, I mean, both of them are, like, not quite my type of characters from the looks of it. But I think I would be, you know, I would think I'd be more interested in a Kaido type arc. And I feel like Wano's going to have all the Straw Hats back together, which is going to be nice. Even though I'm actually, like, this is the best. Whole Cake Island right now is Oda doing the separate the crew from one another the best that he's ever done it. This is, like, perfect, where, you know, it's just taken a small crew and it's focused on them nicely. But you know what? I think I'm also, part of the reason I'm saying that is because we still have Nami on this thing. Like, when we were doing Dressrosa and most of it was without Nami, it's like that I was, like, complaining, like, oh, I missed the rest of the crew and stuff, and why, you know, like, I wish we didn't have to be without a big part of the crew. But right now I'm praising it for that same thing, and I think it's gonna be a big part because we get some Nami content now. And I really like, you know, the show's just better when Nami's somewhere on screen or near the screen. But it will be nice in Wano. I imagine everyone's getting together again, right? So that will be nice. I know I'm going on a tangent and we're not really talking about the episode that I just watched, but this is a good time to do it, right? You guys can skip ahead if you get bored. I know you do it anyway, okay? I know you, like, pretend you watch my entire video and then you skip ahead on certain bits. It's fine, I understand. So, Wano. I think I'd like it because of that. I like the, from what I've seen of Wano, of character designs of Wano, and again, I haven't purposefully looked at these, but it's an arc that went on for years, and there's fan art everywhere. So I've seen some character designs from Wano. The character designs that I have seen, I really liked. I adore the character design of Yamato, so I'm really looking forward to seeing them in the series as well. But also, like, a lot of the other characters that I've seen, I think I really like the designs of as well. So I think Wano has some real potential to be awesome. I'm also kind of anticipating that it's going to have a slow pacing because, one, of how long it is, and two, I think I've heard, like, I heard this ages ago, but I think I've heard that it has some really slow pacing. But I, you know, I guess we'll see, because sometimes it's like, it'll be slow pacing, but there's enough stuff happening that the slow pacing feels fine to me, you know? I've always used the example of, like, the episode where Usopp is like trying to snipe Sugar. That episode is an entire episode just of him doing one shot, right? And it's like really, like, exceptionally slow paced, like really, really slow paced. But I loved that episode because I feel like it kept me engaged the entire time. I was really interested in what was happening. So, you know, it kind of depends how they do it. Whereas, like, the episode that's literally just Pika walking and everyone going like, oh my god, he's walking, like, that episode sucks. You know. So it's really about how you go about it. Anyway, I know that was a huge tangent just to talk about stuff that that we're not getting to yet. I love that milk is just magic in this series, which is great for me because, as I said, I like milk. I'm a person who I actually drink a lot of milk in my daily life. I have calcium up the ass. Like, I feel like my bones are made of titanium. I drink a lot of milk, so seeing it be represented in this series as basically magical fluid that heals your bones like there was nothing there immediately is very funny. I like it a lot. Oh man, Nami in that dress. We need to go back to that. We need to go back to the showing of Nami's dress. Like, oh my god. Well, actually, we can look at this shot of all of them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Then some very nice outfits. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Like, they all fit them nicely. You know what's funny? I feel like Sanji is like the one who's dressed down. Like, he's the one who looks, I mean look at those legs on Sanji with the way I do my videos. Let me at least do that so their legs are matching with them. But yeah, like, Sanji looks like, you know, he's just got a shirt on and some pants. Like, normally he's the most well-dressed, but right here he's actually kind of dressed relatively casually, all things considered, while everyone else is dressed up a lot. I like that Luffy just, like, puts another hat over his hat, and I love the red suit on Luffy, honestly. It's really cool. Interesting that he's got, like, shorts with the little puffy bottoms there. This, to me, like, Nami's outfit is just, like, that's just, you know, sort of peak Nami costume design for me whenever they do stuff like this. Like, I like showing off, you know, it's like showing off skin, and it's like accentuating her boobs, but without it being like a bikini, you know? Like, I really like the Egghead arc figure that I have. I didn't buy this, someone bought it for me. I already knew what her design was in that arc. But I really like, oh, by the way, I've only just noticed the log pose that she has on, which you guys can't see, but she has a log pose on there, and you can actually, like, see the log pose part of it if you look at it from a certain angle, but it's hard to show the camera. But I like this design for the same kind of reason, you know? Like, it covers up the boobs, but it shows a lot of boobs, so Oda can still get some fan service out of it. But, you know, there's a lot of skin showing on her arms and on her legs, but, so it's still, like, sexualized. but I still like it. I wish she just had some shorts at the very least. That's all I want, you know, instead of her literally just being in underwear. But other than that, I definitely enjoy it a lot. I think it looks very nice. So yeah, the dress. Oh my god, the red dress is great. I'm just trying to put the figure back up and Luffy leaning against it, and it was very difficult. Carrot's is cute. Carrot, like I like that hers is, as I said, like very business casual, like kind of professional looking, but very nice looking. And then she's got the hat that has holes in it for her ears. It's great. Chopper, like, yeah, looks like he's wearing which character is it? He's wearing one of the characters from Scooby-Doo's outfit, it looks like Fred or something. I don't know. I'm not a huge Scooby-Doo fan. Pedro's looks good, but also kind of strange. Like he's not the kind of guy for a suit to work on him, I don't think. Brook looks fantastic in a suit as always, and Jinbei didn't even try. Jinbei's just wearing what he always wears, but that's fine. All right, anyway. I think we're good to move on to the next episode. So this is One Piece, episode 828. Here we go. Oh, there's no cold open. Okay, recap Rubik's. If you're... Well, actually, no, I already explained what the recap Rubik's is at the start of this video. I don't need to explain it again. If you don't know what I'm doing, go to the start of the video. Okay, I didn't quite complete it. I was very close. This episode is going to be called the all-important meeting. Bege Pirates versus... No, they had a name. Fire Tank Pirates or something? Yeah, Fire Tank Pirates. This is a cool scene. I love the vibe they're going for right now. Fucking... Chopper being like, oh, we can have this? Jinbei's like ready to destroy this whole room. It's true. The wedding won't be happening. Yep. Mm-hmm. I like that line from Jinbei. We don't have time to intimidate each other. Like, he's like, I know what you're all doing. Everyone's so pissed to be in this room together. I love the music. Is Luffy looking at Caesar? Yeah. He just realized that it was him. Because he's got his hair all spiked up and he looks weird. Yeah, so he teams up with Bege because otherwise Big Mom's gonna kill him. Oh shit. Caesar, everyone just gets his heart. Oh my god. He just tried to disguise himself as best as possible. Oh my god. I mean, I recognized him. I laughed at it at some point. Gangster Gastino. Yeah, the shit no is gonna give him away. Don't squeeze it. Oh, I feel terrible for him, but then I remember all the horrible stuff he's done, and and that he isn't sorry for any of it. Oh yeah. That's fair. Here I go. Oh, Jinbei. In Luffy's mind, he's like, this is only fair. You're an asshole, I get to punch you once. Wow, Vito is actually the calm one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He said let him do it. Everyone back off. Oh my god! Aww. He keeps blocking with the heart. Jinbei is so smart. I love how like calm and wise he always is. This is so interesting. I love it. Oh my god. So many more characters. Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh, hello. Looks like just a regular British woman's here. Rulers of the underworld. I mean, Brooke knows how hard her skin is, right? You gotta drown her as the thing with every devil fruit eater. Find a way to drown her. Okay. Yeah, the generals and all the others. Yeah. Oh my god. Caesar does not care about children being in plans at all. Gasigo. Whoa! KX launches. Organ phosphate. Jesus. I'm like 90% sure this isn't gonna be how they take down Big Mom. Oh. Yeah, that's what Brooke dealt with. Yeah, here we go. Well established. Oh. Yep. Weakening. Well, he probably has a plan for it. In the sea. Oh, he's like a good dad. He genuinely loves his son. Mumsy Wumsy. Mother Caramel's picture. How? Missing, okay.
前にお茶会でうっかりマザー・カルメルの写真を落とした球児がいて。
And did that weaken her somehow? Okay, so she cried. But does that make her weaker?
自分の鼓膜を守るのが精一杯。バタバタと気を失い。
Damn. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like Conqueror's Haki.
その時ショックで膝をついたママはなんと
Oh, she got like a. Oh, damn.
この女にも赤い血が流れていたのかと驚いたよ。
And just from a simple knee scrape.
ならば今日茶会の会場でその写真を真っ二つに叩き割ったらどうなる？会場の誰も動けない5秒以上の時間が
Yeah.
スランチャーは最大の効果を示し
Oh man, but there's no way this just works. I mean, they're showing it, which means it almost definitely won't work. If you're a weakling. Oh, just regular. Oh, they're not regular earplugs? Or are they? He might have just given them a cool name. Yeah, that's dangerous. Nice. This is all so exciting. I love just watching all this play out. You know, I think it's really cool when shows can have like meetings like this and you're just so engaged the entire time because of the lore that they're dropping and the things that they're discussing. Like I really enjoy episodes like that when they're done really well. And this episode was done really well. I was really interested in the lore that they were dropping here, the plans that they were making. It was so cool. So yeah, it seems like, I mean, well, okay, let's first say we have Gangster Gastino, which like I saw him, there was a point like early in this episode where I saw Caesar Clown there and I laughed at the way that he looked, but there was other stuff going on at the time. And so like I was kind of focused on like reacting to other things out loud. I think it might have been this shot that I like saw him and I was like, that's Caesar Clown, and I like kind of laughed. But I didn't realize that that he was trying to disguise himself, you know, because it's like his skin tone and the color around his lips is so iconic that that like when you look at him for a few seconds, it's clear that it's him. But yeah, so it's very funny having him be in this. We had the rulers with the underworld show up, which they had said that they were coming before, but now let's I wanna actually see the shot that had them in it, because there was some interesting designs there, and then there was just a woman. Just like a regular looking woman. Alright, so let's see these designs. We've got fucking penguin ass motherfucker. Interesting. Then a bird with a top hat. Love it. Love that. That's really cool. And then there's this fucking, well actually no, there's this dude too. Oh my god. This guy reminds me of the magician in Yu-Gi-Oh! That guy. The guy where like he had it in the Japanese version, he had it so that there was going to be saws that cut off their legs or whatever, but then in the English version they changed it so it was like saws that would send you to the Shadow Realm. That magician guy is the guy that I'm thinking of right here. And then you got this guy with the fucking pot on his head. This is like a kind of a classic One Piece type design, but so weird. Then you had this dude. Kind of cool looking, I guess. And then this woman. Like, look, that's just beauty. She's just a beautiful woman. But I don't know why she's the only one that doesn't look weird. It's like 8 strange looking men and then 1 beautiful woman. But I think that's like sort of the gimmick, is that like all of them look weird and then her not looking weird actually makes her the weirdest one, because she like is a very normal looking woman. So yeah, the plan is we got to get Big Mom, we got to have 5 seconds where we're not going to be attacked and for Big Mom to be weakened, and both of those things can happen if we break the picture. There's no way this works. There's no way. It can't. It can't, because it's like, it's one of those plans that like they put in TV shows as like, oh, this is a good plan, but like it can't just work without a hitch, because it wouldn't make for a very interesting narrative if they just went in and it worked, you know? Like, so they need to make it go wrong. And so I guess the question is like, do they make it go wrong, but then they fix it a bit, and then make it go wrong, and then they fix it a bit, and then make it go wrong, and they fix it a bit, until they end up eventually doing the plan, basically, but they just had to fix a lot of patches along the way? Or are they going to do it where they try to do it and it just like straight up doesn't work? Like they use the launcher and maybe they're like half a second late or something, and it gets into her skin, but then it bounces off, or it's about to hit the skin, but then, you know, Napoleon stops it, or something like that, you know? Something, you know, or like Pudding jumps in front, you know, like that could be a thing where it's like she kills herself to protect Big Mom or something, you know? Like in some way that they couldn't have predicted, and then it feels like it's hopeless because our one plan, the one thing we had to defeat her, wasn't good enough. And then that's, I feel like, when you have to have Luffy actually straight up fight her and somehow beat her. I don't know how, but somehow you gotta. I mean, I feel like it's one of those things where like she's just completely immune to piercing damage and slashing damage, I imagine. I'm guessing you just have to be strong enough to be able to bludgeon her to death, but I don't know how that's gonna work. Maybe it'll end by somehow making her spin her own roulette wheel and she loses part of her soul and dies or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's difficult to know. Anything else? Anything else that I want to discuss? Not really. Not really. I think we're just going to move on to the next episode. This is episode 829 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay. It's time for the recap Rubik's. Here we go. Let's fucking go! Okay, well, I didn't get that far on the cube. This episode is going to be called The Tea Party Begins. The Straw Hats crash the wedding. I don't know if the tea party's going to begin this episode. Probably a couple more. Oh, okay. Aww, because she's a bitch. Ugh. Okay. He's really planning to dodge the gun. That's a lot of... Like, if she just adjusts her aim at the last second. Oh, this is a cool animation style for this. What if Big Mom's... What if Big Mom's had, like, therapy since then? Oh, this is so exciting. Oh my god. I mean, surviving 3 seconds. I know it's anime time, but I think we can do that. I like how much Chopper hates Caesar. Like, it's earned. Mama will be dead. Yeah. I love how Carrot's starting to pick up that thing from her big brother. The one in... Oh. Yeah, wait, is that the one in Big Mom's room? I remember there was one big one in Big Mom's room.
面白い登場するときに
面白さにこだ
He's legit dead. Like, Vito killed him.
おそらく深夜です。
麦わらたちの仕業か
We don't really use guns.
オペラ兄さんは拷問の末に麦わらと泥棒
Yeah,
猫を焼き
Monto
殺し
didn't
た
believe that bullshit.
どうだかなおいいるのか
あれ、サンジさん。
This guy being lazy has really helped the Straw Hats out.
だとしたら、ママに殺さ
Yep.
れなす。どうするなす。どうするなす。どうするなす。
Pretend you were beaten up. Even though that's probably almost as bad, if not just as bad, but... What the fuck? How do you do this?
朝っぱらから何事だ
Did he... Oh, did Sanji come back?
ずっと中にいたのか
He was... Oh, wow. He, like, just got in time.
お前が部屋にいたと証明するやつは
Yeah. This eggplant guy.
おいなぜ
Mm-hmm. Because he's not going to admit.
と部屋にいたのか
はいなす。
Yep, of course.
本当か
This is the problem with Big Mom's way of doing things. People are encouraged to lie to her
いいだろう挙式の準備
because the punishments are too harsh.
麦わらが死んだぞ
Oh,
俺は今日ビッグマムの娘を嫁にもらうジェルマを
I kind of like Monto.
どこでのたれ死のうが関係ねえ前のせい行くぞ
Something about that character. I think he's actually quite entertaining. I mean, yeah, I don't think I needed this flashback. I could have guessed what happened. He came in.
それがお前のためになる
Yeah, I didn't really learn anything new
こん
there.
な時間までどこ行ってたなす？
プリンちゃんのところへ弁当を届けに行ってたんだ
あ、そうでしたなす。
That was why he originally went out, so... Cheese Town, Milk Island! Oh my god, I would love this place. I love cheese and milk. Can you imagine that someone lactose intolerant stepping onto the island and just fucking dying? Peanut Town, no, I don't like nuts. Chocolate Town, love it.
送迎の兵たちは入場もできなかったようだ
Oh, Town of Douchebags?
当然無理
Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of this one.
レイジはどうした部屋にいないぞああそういえば
The fucking cup! Hunger Pangs? No. Oh yeah, Brooke's gone. That's right. Oh, does she think she actually just killed him? That's so Alice in Wonderland right there. They really have to baby her. Which is true sometimes for old people. Especially like bigoted old people, you have to baby them a lot. Poor Beckons. You're too honorable. Yep. Fuck her.
知られちゃ困るつまりわしは完全に謀反を起こす
Oh my god.
ルーレットには数字が書かれており
Mm-hmm.
それをわしと共に生贄となる
Oh my god.
仲間の犠牲の数
Number
だ
of friends?
ビッグマムの言う落とし前はわし一人の命の範囲を超え
Yeah.
る理不尽な制裁
That makes more sense. I thought Jinbei would give up parts of himself, but
ゲストの護衛につき警備が手薄にな
he
る
won't give up his crew.
構わねえがジンベエ俺たちはお前が自由になるために協
Such a good
力したいんだ麦わらを助けるためならお前はともすれば
That's true. He would do that.
例えばわしゃ船長麦わらのルフィのため
If you're gonna be part of the Straw Hat crew.
戦う所存今か後かの話じゃ
That's true. I mean, if he's dead now, it's not gonna help. He's not gonna be able to join the crew, so. I appreciate that a lot, though.
船で魚人島に海賊団の傘下から逃げたことを知れば、その怒りの矛先が魚人島に向かうかもしれない。
Oh, Shirahoshi.
それよりあいつはママに出航の準備を急げ。
We don't have much of her, but I love Praline. I like as soon as I got used to her design, which I'm very used to it now. I love it. Damn. Here come the fucking Vin smokes. Ooh, now there's a nice suit. I really like that. Don't want it on your dress. Yeah, that's true. That's a lot of people to erase. It is kind of a pain in the ass. Sucks killing him in such a public place. I love how much going into this series is Luffy. Hell yeah. That sounds like next episode. Hell yeah. I love this so much. I love it. I have exactly one note here, so this is not going to be a long discussion, I don't think, but maybe it will be. I don't know. Maybe I'll find something. I mean, it was a fine episode, actually. I mean, I wouldn't say this episode was up to the same quality as the previous kinds of episodes. This one was a little slower, but this was still a pretty good episode. I liked it. I just wanted to talk about Mont d'Or, because Mont d'Or is a character that, like, I kind of enjoy, because he just seems very good at his job, genuinely. Like, he's a very suspicious man, but suspicious in the right way, and he's got a power that he's uses very well, that he's very good at using. Like, I don't know, and for me, there's just something about, like, competent characters like that. He's a dick, but he's not like so cartoonishly evil that it makes you want to hate him, even if he's like, Pudding is very what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I just used? Competent. Pudding is very competent, but she is a very hateable character. I'm framing that, I'm using my words very precisely there. She is a very hateable character. Doesn't mean I hate her. I love her. But I can recognize within the narrative she is a hateable character. I haven't seen any discourse or discussion about her, but I can, like, almost guarantee that the legions of people absolutely despise her, and, like, I understand, I get why, you know. You have a good reason to hate her. She's very evil. But I mean, I don't hate her. I love these types of characters, so I can't bring myself to hate her at all. But you know, so I can see that that's a very hateable character, very, like, designed in such a hateable way. She's supposed to be, like, really cocky and annoying, and like, also she betrayed us, you know, like, you hate a character so much more when you liked them so much and then they betray you, because then it really, like, flips around those emotions. Those strong feelings that you have become other types of strong feelings. Whereas, like, if a guy betrayed you, but he was, like, really shifty and annoying the entire time, then, like, you're just like, well, you know, I already didn't really care about that guy, so he betrayed us, like, okay, whatever. But if it's, like, someone you absolutely adored betraying you, you just go so far in the opposite direction, you know, the momentum swings you to the other side. But Mont d'Or is just like a very competent character who's like genuinely trying to make sure things are going the right way and like he's getting shit done as best he can. It's not his fault that everyone around him is lying to him. He's trying. He's genuinely trying, but everyone's lying to him because, as I said, of the way Big Mom runs things. She punishes people really harshly, so why would people ever tell her the truth? Because if you tell the truth, you die, or you get your head cut off, or you get your arm cut off and your soul, you 50 years taken from your life or whatever. Like, it just doesn't feel worth it. When instead, you could be like, oh, I don't know, Sanju was here the entire time, and hopefully she'll never find out. So yeah, it's like, that's the thing. It's the thing about punishments like that. So yeah, I just like Modor a lot. Like, it's weird. It's a strange character, I feel like, for me to like, because he's got kind of a weird design, and he's not like he's not really in the zone of characters I generally like a lot, I feel like. But I don't know, you write a character well enough and they have a certain position in the story that I find interesting and that I find like adds to the story, then I'm gonna like the character. So yeah, I was right. That wasn't a very long discussion. Let's move on to episode 830 of One Piece, the final episode in this video. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we fucking go! Oh, it sounds like the recap's already ending. Okay, yeah, I barely got anywhere in that cube. This episode is going to be called The Tea Party Begins! The Straw Hats crash the wedding. See, I'm guessing the same thing as last time. Honestly, she's got such a dope villain design, I feel like. Aww. He's like, I don't want to do this plan anymore. Aren't you not supposed to see her in her dress? Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I don't want to be greeted by a door. I'm just gonna say that right now. It makes sense. Oh my god. Well, we need to check. Damn. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Well, then the wedding doesn't happen. Or you can't come in. Oh my god, are we doing this? Yeah. Come on, Judge needs this to happen. I like this. Luffy. What? Is he gonna catch, what, bugs? Gonna fly in on a swarm of moths or some shit? Oh yeah! The build up. Oh, this music's cool. Lone Shark King. I better start writing these down. Dufeld. Pleasure District. That's why she's just a very pretty woman. Stussy. Have we seen that name before? Have we met her? Major Undertaker. Drug Pecklaw. President of the World Economic Journal. Big News Morgans. I love that name. Okay, Warehouse Kingpin. Gibbison the Hider. Shipping King. I can't get all of this down. Deep Sea Currents Umit. I like that they're singing. This guy's way of singing. Would you like me to take you there? No thanks, man. Whoa! What a weird scene, I love it. So is that all anime filler? It feels like it could have been, but it's amazing. Don't accept candy from a dude who looks like this. Oh, here's... Oh, what's his name? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. One of the generals. I don't have it written down, because it's in the other book and I can't be bothered. It's Smoothie and... Why can't I remember his name? Whatever. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, she's gonna make one of you into a smoothie. Oh my god. Oh, are these the ingredients? Like she's gonna squeeze the juice out of them? Oh my god. Jesus, man. Poor Kaku. Oh my god, dude. It's so suspicious. Okay, Jigra, organ dealer. Okay. Uh-oh. Is it a punishment present? Oh god. Oh my god! She sent him his head? Jesus! Is that Pero that did that? Because it was a jelly bean or something. No, it was probably the Minister of Beans. One of the sweet three generals. 1 billion berries. Katakuri, that's what it was. So it wasn't the Minister of Beans then. Yep. Oh, he's just doing his job ahead of time. Oh my god. Oh yeah, because he was like, the door's gonna open for me. So is he like a fortune teller, you know? He can tell the future. Oh, I like him. He's cool. Yeah, I mean, if he figures out your plan. Oh, it's observation haki? That's really cool. Oh my god. Oh, he had a whole group with him. God damn! Can Katakuri just deal with them all? Feels like he's that kind of guy. God damn, man. What a chaotic start. Oh, this is all in his future sight. So if Katakuri doesn't do anything, that's what happens. It's all happening anyway. Katakuri hasn't done anything yet. Oh! Yep, Minister of Baking. And Minister of Beans, right? Yep. He's just gonna burn out of those, I think. Yeah. Melted. Oh my god. Does he just have like the lava fruit or something? No, what is... It already seems similar to Akainu's fruit.
逃がすかよ
Maybe he's just the heat fruit or something? Oh my god. God damn.
身の程を知れ
He's cool. Oh my god! That's fucked. This is a pretty dark episode.
その頃ルフィは
You trying to catch the animals? The monkeys? It's time! Oh my god, all the sweets dancing. It looks like it would be a kind of awesome wedding. Oh my gosh! I love this. I love the build up. I'm very excited to see how this plays out. Yeah, this episode was just kind of like introducing, well, like properly introducing a bunch of characters. Cause like we'd seen Dufeld, Stussy, Drug Peklo, Big News Morgans. I think it's Morgans. And it's News. I'm just trying to make it more clearly written. Gibberson, 2 hiders. No? Something hiders. Gibberson something hiders. Deep Sea Currents Umit, Jigra. Okay, yeah, so well, Jigra was the organ dealer, so that's not part of the rest of them. So yeah, we got introduced to like them, even though we've seen them before. It's still good to be reintroduced to them. Stussy. To me, the name Stussy, other than being like really stupid, but I don't think that's really Oda's fault. Like I don't think Oda knows the word pussy. If I'm being real, like it feels like he wouldn't know the English word for that, like the English slang term, you know. So he probably wouldn't know that Stussy is a really bad name. I mean, it's a decent name, I think, if you take away what it could mean. But I'm just like looking. I don't know why I think I'm gonna find anything particularly here. I'm just like looking in my immediate notes beforehand, like back towards the end of last arc, in case we did see her there or hear her name or something, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think we have. And man, there are a lot of fucking notes. Oh, that's Heart of Gold. There are a lot of notes around here, huh? That's crazy. So yeah, anyway, it was a really cool introduction to a lot of the characters. You know what I might have been thinking? I think I know what I was thinking. I was thinking back in episode 777, we got introduced to Sally Istornet and King Stelly. I might have fused in my head Sally and Stelly and also like kind of what they looked like, because they looked kind of like this in that it was just like there was a blonde woman. So Sally and King Stelly I fused into Stussy in my head, and so that's probably what I was thinking. I don't think we've met her before. So yeah, like she's from the Pleasure District. Dufeld is the Lone Shark King. Major Undertaker is Drug Peklo. And then I've just got world something, but I think that's like world economic. I don't have the word economic there, but I remember I'm just gonna write world economic. And then there was warehouse something. There was shipping dude. Like, I only got some of those because I mean they appear very slowly if you're not taking notes, and too quickly if you are taking notes. I'm not that good at writing, but I think I got a decent amount. And I mean, I can go back and check if I need to, but I don't think I really need to write down all of it. The point is that I tried. Katakuri being able to use observation haki like to such a degree that he can predict the future a little bit is insane. Like, I didn't know that was possible, and now that I know that's possible, that really like blows open how strong observation haki can be. Because I've wondered, you know, like what the limit, because I feel like observation haki has been the least explored one, right? I feel like we've when they do Color of the Supreme King, I was trying to remember what I call it, Conqueror's Haki. When they do Conqueror's Haki, the show focuses on it, you know, like it's a big thing that they like put a lot of attention to. So we know, you know, we're always like, oh, that was Conqueror's Haki, so it's always in the forefront of our minds, I feel like. And armament haki people use on fucking everything now. Like, armament haki is just like kind of a given in battles that people are using it. So I feel like observation haki is the least explored, even though we know it's very powerful and stuff. I mean, we've seen Kobe's observation haki, and we've seen Ice's observation haki. And, you know, many other examples. But, like, I feel like overall, we don't really know its limits too well, I feel like. So this is really interesting. Seeing Katakuri using observation haki to see the future is wild, because that's some hell of an observation. Now, I wonder if it's like... I wonder how it works. Is it basically a superpower? In that, like, it works in the same way that Sir Night-Eye's power works in My Hero, or like, you know, where it's just, you know, it just is like that? Or is it technically his observation haki is like, he's so good at observing that he predicts what's gonna happen with like a shocking accuracy? You know, like, is that what it is? It's like, when he sees a person, he can Sherlock Holmes them in a... Like, I don't think he knows he's doing this, but I'm saying this is a prediction of how observation haki might be working like this. You see them, and you do the Sherlock Holmes thing, where you, like, look at them, and you can pick up, like, every tiny detail about their lives just from the way they look right now, and what they're doing, and what they're saying, and what their voice sounds like. You can pick up every single thing. Like, maybe you can pick up if they're a smoker from the way that their voice sounds, if they've got like the tiniest bit of dog hair on them and where it's on them, like how recently they saw their dog and how much dog hair's gone away by the time they've gotten here. So maybe you can tell where they live from that distance, and maybe you can see a tan line where a wedding ring used to be, and maybe you can know how old that tan line is and what kind of wedding ring it was, so you know how much money they made, because of if it was a cheaper wedding ring, they didn't make much money. And you know, like, all of that, you can maybe deduce all of that in like a quarter of a second, and then have the observation to be able to predict, based on the kind of person that everyone is and what their goals are right now and what they're doing, what is going to happen in the future. Like, I wonder if it's like that, or if it's straight up just like observation haki is basically another magic. I mean, we know it is already, but like, it's a very pedantic distinction that I'm making here. And I think it'd be one that, like, you could have your own theories, and it's probably just as valid as anyone else's theory. But, like, yeah, but I wonder if... And the reason I'm saying that is, like, why would that matter? You might be asking yourself. And you're free to ask those questions. Although I do warn you a bit about, if you ask why does it matter questions on my videos, you're not going to get very satisfying answers most of the time, because I think about things that don't matter all the time. But in this case, I do have a reason, and it's because I'm trying to think if there's like a counter to it, because I'm already thinking ahead to like Luffy stuff, right? And it's like, if Luffy is the sort of person that when he analyzes him wrong, because like, why would someone be like this, you know? Or something along those lines, where it's like, there's someone that they come across that, because you can't figure out information about them properly or accurately, you can't predict the future with them, you know? Or if it's like, if there's something to do with like almost mind reading intentions within the observation haki, then if someone is not thinking about their intentions, maybe, you know, then it would be like the Pegasus battle in Yu-Gi-Oh, where they have to not have the strategy in mind. Oh, I want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh. I think about this so often. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. And I want to watch the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh so often, and I haven't watched most of it for quite a long time. But I always reference it. Maybe not in One Piece videos. I think sometimes I do in One Piece videos, but I always reference it in my head, and in other videos and in other things, because I mean, it was like defining for me, and a lot of the things I learned about storytelling and stuff, like I saw them for the first time in Yu-Gi-Oh. And so yeah, to me it's a benchmark for so many series after that. But anyway, in Yu-Gi-Oh, if you haven't seen it, he faces now I'm going off of memory from a long time ago, but Yugi faces the creator of the game, of the card game that they play, and his name is Pegasus, and he has a Millennium Eye, which is an eye that he has in his eye that can see into people's minds. He can literally read people's minds. So his strategy was, he would like straight up just not look at his cards. And you know, if you've heard the believe in the heart of the cards idea, his battle was very much about belief, and some of it was believing in the heart of the cards, and the other was he has like two different personalities. He's got like the very good cute boy, and he's got the evil, not evil, but like harsh, well, he was evil kind of in the manga, but very harsh king of games personality. And he would switch between those personalities, so you couldn't if you were reading one of their minds, like it wouldn't know the strategy that the other one was doing. Anyway, I'm just thinking, like, is observation haki, can you do something crazy like that to get around it, or is it straight up just magic? He sees the future, and there's not really a counter to it other than like doing it, like, other than just beating him even though he knows the future. You know, he'll see the future, and the future is him getting punched and he can't dodge it. Something like that. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm thinking about it ahead of time. But yeah, anyway, I'm excited to see the next episodes, but we gotta stop this video here. So that is One Piece episodes 827 to 830. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.